Oh my God. I'm sorry, I have to let you guys know I am in love with Ken's sister. I just absolutely love her. I believe she's the kind of person who knows where the bodies are buried. And I'm not just talking about Ken and Gypsy. I'm pretty sure this girl is holding like state secrets for us. I just see her as being someone who knows what's happening in the world. And, you know, she doesn't take any shit from anybody. It's interesting to me because she reminds me so much of so many of the girls I used to watch on like TLC Gypsy wedding shows.
Like really bad marks after the wedding because their dresses are so heavy.
Like real gypsies, like people who live in caravans. They claim to come from ancient descendants of actual gypsies. And, you know, something about this woman, Ken's sister, really matches, just like fits in with the old TLC shows I used to watch and love so much. And I cannot wait for her to join Gypsy Rose Blanchard's show Life After Lockup. Like, the show should really be about Autumn. Let's be honest. She's the one I want to hear from. Okay, so Autumn made a post congratulating and talking all about Gypsy's baby, but there's so much more going on here in the comments. So let's take a look. Okay, so first and foremost, Autumn has to do the obligatory congrats, right? Like, Autumn is no dummy. We're going to see this as we take a look at the comments. Like, clearly, just like Nina says, she knows where the bag is, the bag of money. And right now, it's in Gypsy Rose's tummy. Let's be honest. And she wants to make sure, like, she gets to be a part of it too. So she says, I'm going to be an auntie. Keep in mind, Autumn originally spoke out against Gypsy Rose and was kind of like, my brother ain't gonna be marrying no crazy murderer. We're going to talk about that a little bit because things have changed and everybody's opinion changes. I mean, especially once there's money involved. So she says, I'm going to be an auntie. Congratulations, big bro Ken Urker and Gypsy Rose Blanchard, on y'all's blessings. Kenan, you're going to make an amazing father. I cannot wait to watch you on your journey and watching my little niece or nephew growing up, playing and learning from all her big cousins. Let's see if he ends up being birthday twins with Annie TT. You guys deserve nothing but happiness. All right. And she tags some of the other family members, including additional sisters. And it's all like, oh, what a lovely, wonderful, happy family everyone is going to be, until you scroll down into the comments. So someone comes into Autumn's comments and they're like, wait a minute, sis. What about when you posted this shiznit? All right. So this is from another Gypsy Rose group. This is when Ken first got with Gypsy after leaving Ryan, and Autumn had this to say. I'm on this group page because I have never liked Gypsy's story. I didn't even hear about her or know a big thing until my mom was telling me that Ken was seeing her while she was in prison. Then go look up her story and immediately I was like, nah. And not just nah, but hell nah. I was happy when they split because I don't trust her. He had a beautiful girlfriend and for whatever reason they didn't work out. Now this is a whole other story. Allegedly, Ken split with this beautiful, wonderful girlfriend just like a couple of weeks before he got back with Gypsy. And it's pretty suspicious. It's pretty, as my son likes to say, sus. There's some sussy stuff going on here, all right? We haven't heard from her, and I'm respecting her privacy. I mean, I would not want to be known as the girl who got left for Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So that's probably a part of what's going on here. But girl, you could make some money. Like, go to the National Enquirer and talk about Ken. I was happy when they split because I don't trust her. He had a beautiful girlfriend, and for whatever reasons, they didn't work out. Oh, I also just want to say that even when Ken and Gypsy started hanging out, Raina, Ken's mom, did a TikTok in which she was like, Ken and Gypsy are just friends. This was like 2 months ago. They're just friends. I'm telling you, Ken has a fiance and he's in love with her. She didn't even know that Ken had left his fiance at that point. And Ken made a response message in which he said, my mom doesn't know. I broke it off with my fiance. So who knows what the hell is going on in this family. But when I found out he was seen with Gypsy, I freaked. And it was actually this group that I found out Gypsy and Ken were hanging out. LOL. We are family, but clearly Ken keeps shit from me for a reason. LOL. I'm the black sheep of the family. I plan on doing a TikTok Monday, breaking everything down. And before anyone asks, I have to wait till Monday because I broke my phone yesterday and my replacement won't be here till then. I love her. I love you, Autumn. You're my favorite person and you should have your own reality TV show. Okay, so my girl Autumn, she makes this post, and this is some of the funny stuff that gets said below it, okay? So first and foremost, this lady lets us know, I'm an attorney, and I just have to say, Gypsy does not deserve any hate or criticism. Shame on every person criticizing her and judging her. You have to wonder if this is Gypsy or Christy saying all this. As an adult woman, on multiple occasions, she tried to leave without causing her mom any harm. She'd attempt to escape by running away. Not only would her mom find her, she'd abuse her 10 times worse once she got her back home. Gypsy couldn't even turn to the police as her mother had fraudulent documents to show that she, one, was a minor when she wasn't, and two, she was mentally incompetent when she wasn't. Gypsy is not evil at all. She was pushed to this point. Okay, and people are responding, thank you, you're right. Also, she had no education. And then she corrects herself, I'm an attorney. A lot of people were supporting her. Some other people were like, look, what does being an attorney have to do with any of this? And then, of course, we have people making the post about what Autumn has said before. Autumn's response was like, people change their minds. And I changed my mind about Gypsy. Now, Lucy Lou's one of my favorites. She says, your brother can't buy her baby stuff, or you all just encourage her to keep grifting, okay? Because Lucy Lou is aware that Ken and Gypsy put up their baby registry for everyone to buy her all the stuff for the baby. Now, this was really, really funny for me. You know, I went and looked at the baby registries. There were like 12 registries. It was clear that people were scamming. But the original registry, it looked like everything was bought, right? Like everything had been purchased. Well, since I took a look at that registry, Gypsy's actually come out, you guys. She's come out and she said, just so you know, not everything was bought on my registry. It turns out that all these fans went there. They clicked purchase, but actually didn't purchase anything. And they made it look like all these things came to me from Dee Dee, my deceased mother. I'm not kidding you. According to Gypsy, none of the stuff actually got purchased. It was all faked, and it was all making fun of her by saying, like, this gift is from Dee Dee, but no one actually purchased anything. Here's some more of what Autumn had to say. Someone asked her about Flawless Nina. They say, is anti-flawless Nina invited to the baby shower? And Autumn says, that delusional clout chaser so hungry for attention from media about our family. Last I heard, Autumn, you are the black sheep of that family, girl. So I can see why you would be panini pressed to really get in with Ken and Gypsy as much as possible. Like, you don't want to let that money bag get away from you. Okay, here's another one I thought was interesting. A friend says, they look so happy about Ken and Gypsy. And Autumn responds, that part, I haven't seen my brother this happy in so long. Well, has he ever dated a millionaire? Autumn, I honestly think it was before I was even 18, so a little over 10 years now. I may have had my opinions before, but watching my brother be happy and getting to know the truth, and she just says, it's all worth it in the end. Okay, her friend comes back and says, everyone has a past. Who are we to judge? And it's like, Erica, come on. Very few people have murdered their mom and taken advantage of an autistic man to do it and then left him in jail for the rest of his life, like rotting away. I mean, this is kind of a big thing. All right, Autumn says, exactly. I'm not saying I don't understand them, though. I had my feelings, too. But when I saw she made my brother happy, I closed my mouth and opened my ears and listened to her story, to actually hear her story, instead of listening to react. Wow, Gypsy is changing hearts and minds already. Like, she's already making an impact on my new big fat wedding Gypsy friend. I so hope that Autumn gets to be on like some kind of version of my big fat Gypsy wedding on TLC, because honestly, I feel like she's more interesting than Gypsy Rose Blanchard at this point. I just want to know all about her. I want to be her best friend. I want to, chop up her body and make soup out of it. I'm only kidding. Of course, I'm totally kidding about that, Autumn. I'm totally kidding. you wouldn't taste very good. I have to be honest with you. Like, people from the South, they just don't make the best soup, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, I'm here to say I do really like Autumn, Ken Urker's sister. She was speaking out in the beginning about how ridiculous Gypsy was, which I thought was funny. And now she's completely flip-flopped and she's like, I'm happy for them. And I have to be honest, like, I don't really know what you can do when you have a brother or a sibling who goes about like dating someone. I'm the kind of person where I'm like, it's not my place. What am I going to do? I just got to love my sibling and do the best that I can. But I can't help but feel like maybe the TLC, or it's not even a TLC show, but I can't help but feel that the Lifetime show and all the money that's coming in may be influencing our friend Autumn. Let me know. You guys leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think about all of this. I can't believe that I thought Gypsy and Ken's registry was completely ordered for them, and to find out that people were just pretending to buy it and writing like, congratulations from Dee Dee. I can't. Oh, God. How ridiculous. Okay, leave me some comments below. Look forward to seeing you again when we head down another rabbit hole.